All right, Divine Masculine. So we're about to do this really quickly. Welcome back, all of you that are new to Tarot Fessions. If you're new and if you're returning, welcome back. We're going to see what message the Spirit have for Divine Masculine. All right, what message for Divine Masculine, Spirit? It came out anyway. So you have the Six of Swords and the Nine of Swords. What did you do, Divine Masculine? Divine Masculine, you done did something. You in trouble. Oh, you tried to make a come up. Look how we have the red and the blue. All right. You tried to come up quickly, try to get somewhere fast. All right. It's a buggy bug world. Someone could get hurt. You tried to get somewhere fast. Try to skip levels, get somewhere quickly. It's giving robbing Peter to pay Paul. It's giving money laundering. It's giving. Ooh. Some of you guys used a feminine energy or attempted to use a feminine energy to like level up your life very fast. You missed an opportunity. Some of you guys, you missed an opportunity with a divine feminine because you were focused on, you weren't listening to your intuition. You were ignoring your intuition, trying to climb the success ladder so fast. And in the process, I don't know, something happened. So I feel like you're on the tail end of coming back from some type of decline in your life. And, you know, spirit ain't gonna forsake you. And I feel like that's what you have to remember in this situation. Spirit is the only one that can teach you how to turn your negative situations into a positive one. But as long as you skip that spiritual evolution and you remain codependent codependent on anyone or anything as being the material confirmation that you're gonna get it by doing it off your own strength, you you get out of alignment with the divine. So there's something about balancing the way you talk, okay, the way you communicate, being a good listener, effective communication, listening twice, speaking once, knowing, discernment, perception, also typically survival, some type of situation that happened with your career triggered some type of survival mode, and survival mode put you in a situation where you kind of, it's worse where you are than where you were before. Let's say, for example, you had a job and you didn't want to go through the ropes of the experience, so you went somewhere else, and you had to go through the experience of losing your job, um, applying for new jobs. Now you got more eyes on you because you're a new employee. So it's like skipping the lesson or the experience that you were meant to gain from that job, and trying to expedite it. And even though you may feel like, well, no, I wasn't trying to expedite it, I wasn't happy there. Even if you decide to leave, if you don't take the lesson or you don't draw from it the experience, where's the reward in that? Like skipping class or cheating. A lot of us don't feel like we need all the subjects that we're introduced to when we're getting our diploma. And it's not until later where we realize that, damn, had I paid attention to math in class more, at this job, I'll be faster. You see what I'm saying? Something about the development of the things that we feel like we don't need is also the preparation that takes us where we want to go because we don't know what's on the other side. So if we're in a position, that's an opportunity for us to ask ourselves, what is this situation trying to teach me? How can I use this information to help me develop myself and who I am? And let's say the divine was saying, I need you to leave the country or I need you to go to another state. And then you're like, well, I can't. And so you miss that ship or that opportunity. So you may be wondering if it's too late now. I'm hearing Mr. Han. So you know how Mr. Han was like jacket on, jacket off? He was teaching he was teaching Jaden Smith that everything is kung fu. Everything is spirit. The way we put on our jacket, the way we take it off, none of it's a waste of time. We're in a hurry to go nowhere, but we don't know how to be water. And when water is in a cup, we forget that we're still water even in a cup. Something like that. So we have money will be coming to you. Yeah, it's like when you heard money is going to be coming to you or money is going to be coming towards you, you was like, all right, bet how can I put myself in a situation or strategically place myself in a situation where this could be for me? And spirit is saying, you forgot the part where you allow spirit to do its part. And you got that message and you started to just work, and you started to work hard and not smart or spiritually. News is on the way. We have fair man, dealings or relationship with a man with blonde, gray, or white hair. We have bold, plenty of material things. Some of you guys may have gotten yourself into a contract too quickly because you were rushing. Like the first time I say no, it's like I never said no. Yes. All right. Some of you guys, now you got an even bigger, badder boss. You know what I'm saying? Now you have some of y'all have an image consultant or a manager, and you signed this contract or you jumped on this deal, and now they have a percentage of what you own. But had you just been patient and trust that you are abundantly wealthy, you wouldn't have to really play into someone's game. Mm-hmm. Some of you guys came into a lot of money and you try to flip it. Once you heard good news, like, oh, the outcome is going to be this, it's like, okay, bet. How can I expedite this to get me where I'm going? Some of y'all, it was about the pursuit of recognition. There's a message here about having to split your proceeds with someone. Magician, having to split your proceeds with someone because you didn't want to go through the discomfort of the downtime, the discomfort of the off season, of you spiritually working on yourself. So there was some type of message sent by bird, falcon, raven, eagle. Like, you're not getting the rest you need. And it was like, oh, I'll do it later. I'll do it later. And so Spirit had to sit you down and set and remind you that it's not a race, it's a marathon. It's not a rat race unless you make it one. It's a lot to do with your finances here. The Emperor. It's interesting that the Emperor comes out in your reading, and then the Empress came out in that reading. Something you have to acknowledge the divine feminine, the source from where everything comes. It's like the glue, the bridge. You just relying off of your own intellect, your own brain, your own imagination, and then you're not even trying to acknowledge that there's a spiritual realm, a metaphysical realm that is also granting you things. It's like you take it all right and ownership. Like, I worked for this, I did it, this is mine. You forget how you got there. It's like someone helping you get a job, or helping scratching your back while you develop yourself in your career, and you looking at them like their role that they play in your life isn't as important because I go to work every day, I do this. So there's a real ego burst that's happening here. Making me think of Maleficent. They humble when they need you, and then they arrogant when you don't serve a purpose for them no more. Queen of Swords. And then you wonder why someone's being brass with you, cutthroat with you, or letting you know, like, okay, bet, duly noted. That's what I'm hearing. I'm also hearing, yeah, the star. I'm here, I could show you better than I could tell you. Some of you guys, it's saying the moment that you heard good things were coming, you assumed that it was only for you. So you went to work. This is that type of energy where it's not enough to go around for everybody. It's like lack consciousness here. Queen of Swords, the star. Someone became jealous. All right. This is also saying you pin two people against each other, using one for their wits and their intellect, and the other person for like as a emotional support dog. It's like going to two wise women or going to two different women, using them for different reasons as confirmations of where you gonna go in your life. Okay, like a backup plan. Yeah, you were engaging in vampiric behavior when you deplete the divine feminine as a way to build faster, grow faster, do things quicker. This is why it's saying that you don't like, it's pretty much saying the truth is you don't like independence and you don't like interdependence because it excludes you from being able to siphon divine feminine, and it requires you to be interdependent yourself. So you've become the very system that you hate and how you treat women. Divine feminine energy in general, the spiritual realm. Dang, because guess what? There's going to be someone of a different nationality, of a different race, a culture, religion, belief, whatever. And this person is coming in and they knew. And they have plenty of material wealth, so they don't have to operate in lack energy. And so it's saying divine masculine, you're going to lose not only one, but two people or a couple options that you had. And divine feminine is going to receive the recognition that they deserve all along. They're going to be nurtured and watered instead of trying to put them in Instead of trying to put them in a cup, some of y'all gave them back to the streets. Like, I don't want you no more. Get out. Go somewhere. And this next person is going to say, don't even worry about going to figure out where that cup is. Take your time. You know, I'm gonna put you back in the environment that you want, the lifestyle you want, the environment that you deserve. And I won't put you in a glass case. I won't cage you like a bird. No. Because I want you to know the bowl here. I already got my own. I already work on myself. I handle me. I'm not making me your responsibility or your obligation. Divine masculine is saying that you ain't gonna like this very much. You worried about this? Someone is going to love on divine feminine and not take away their and not not I'm telling you, and not take she won't have to worry about a thing. This person ain't gonna take away her independence. He don't need hers because he got his own. Matter of fact, he's a surplus. Four of Wands in reverse. This person isn't going to be with the divine feminine for stability. Like this person doesn't need them for stability or need them as arm candy or some type of spiritual escrow. They don't need them for that. No. Clarify the Four of Wands in reverse. Six of Pentacles in reverse. Divine masculine. Spirit is saying make sure that you as well, because this could be a dual lesson that both of y'all have to learn. And that is either one or both of you. I don't know if it's one of these feminines or both of them, but it's pretty much saying there are two people here that want this opportunity and they feel like they're working really hard. And this is not your divine masculine. There's two people that you've dealt with that feel like they work really hard for where they are and they feel underappreciated and undervalued. One of them will remain independent and still get the person. The other person will also attract a suitable partner and they will believe that that's for them. And it is for them because they're a vibrational match for someone that's stingy. Yeah, they got money, but they have to jump through hoops to get this person to give them something. Four of Wands, they get exactly what they, you know, they're going to be having to play the hypergamy route. So, an example is being made out of this entire situation. And yeah, the high priestess is going to say when you misuse your intuition, yeah, you'll get your story, you'll get what it is that you'll want, but the way the lifestyle plays out will either work for you or it will be you. And if it is you and that's the frequency that you're on, then you'll experience all the fullness thereof. And if you're on the time of manipulating, get what you want, using spirituality readings as a way to, talk about it, brag about it, get insight, be a monitoring spirit, but really don't want to do the work, you will attract a new option, but it will be just a richer version of where you started. Ooh, they got some lessons being thrown out by masculine. Some action happening here. So these are the messages that I have. Type what resonates, leave the rest. I'll see y'all in the next one.